Hi everybody, welcome back to my F1 2014 countdown. There are now just 2 more days until the game comes out and you can watch career mode on this channel from Friday. So then, for this video, I decided to do a race and be as British as possible. So I'm driving as Jenson Button, British driver in a McLaren, British car at Silverstone in the British Grand Prix. Getting a good start then, moving ahead of my teammate as we come up to the right-hander, and I've already gained 3 places up into 9th as we come towards turn 3. Is turn 3? Is it turn 2? I don't know. Anyway, around the outside of Massa and into 8th, looking at the inside, bit of contact with Webber, just wheel on wheel, nothing too serious. And a little bit of contact with Rosberg's rear tyre on the exit, still managing to get a good run down the Wellington Straight and into Brooklands. On the inside of Raikkonen and into 5th place then. A little bit wide. Oh no, I should really be watching where I'm driving, and that's going to cost me a lot. So come back onto the track, Gutierrez clipped me. Oh, big bump, who was that? Bottas, he's lost his front wing. I'm all the way down to 15th, and well, that's ruined his race completely, hasn't it? It's not done a lot of good for mine either. So looking to catch up to Maldonado through Maggots and Beckett. Did a bit of a lock up on the front left as we come out of Chapel and onto the Hanger Straight for the first time. Coming down into Stowe and getting a good run out of it as well. On the brakes up the inside of Maldonado, can't make that work, but we'll look to cut back through the final 2 corners. On the inside for the final turn, Maldonado can make across, but in the end he has to give me space, and I've managed to move up into 14th after a difficult opening lap. Now I'm going to be chasing Esteban Gutierrez, and I've completely taken him on the way out of that corner, got a much better run, and up into 13th place. Up behind Massa on the brakes later, and I'm going to get ahead of Verne as well, sliding out the inside. Move up into 11th and just outside the points now. It's been a pretty decent recovery over the first couple of laps. Next up is Di Resta. Chasing Romain Grosjean then, start of lap 5, through the right-hander and the left, and gonna have a look at the inside. I've gone for it, but completely outbraked myself, locking everything up, going off, and only just managing to come back on ahead of Felipe Massa and hold on to 11th. That's cost me a lot of time, maybe a little bit too eager to try and get through, but we'll have to go again later on in the race. Closing up to the back of Grosjean again. This is where I made that failed move last time. The inside, locking up again going wide, not as badly. On the inside for the next corner, and I have managed to hold it this time, I think. Well, unless he can do something as we come down the straight. I do have DRS, and ooh, tried to get through there. Wasn't any space, I didn't change my line at all. Maybe he wanted me to, but it's racing, I don't have to get out of his way. Didn't have to get out of mine. But I am now into the points. And Di Resta in, and he's not the only one by the looks of it. Lots of cars in the pits. The option tyres apparently good to go to lap 9, so that's when I'll be making my pit stop. Put it into rich fuel mixture just to try and get away from the rest of field and jump a few cars in the pit stop. Coming into the pits then, for what will be my one and only pit stop in this race from the lead of my home Grand Prix. Won't be on the lead for very long. And we come out of the pits then, and I don't think it's worked. Can we stay ahead of Grosjean? No, so that late pit stop has in fact cost us position. We're going to have to try and overtake Grosjean once again. But well no, I'm still in 10th, but behind Grosjean, coming through Stowe. And I'm a lot quicker. Going up the inside, Grosjean is still there, but I think I've got him. And so I'll now pick up 2 points if I finish here. Just set my best lap of the race at 2 more laps to go, just half a second behind Hulkenberg. And could have a go here, but he holds it well around the outside. No way through. So then we're on to the final lap, right up behind Nico Hulkenberg. Gonna be a last lap move, and oh no! Locked up again. It's exactly what I did when I tried to overtake Grosjean the first time, and I think that could cost me any chance of taking 8th in this race. And I may have to defend from Grosjean, who's still pretty close behind me. So coming up to the club chicane, nowhere near close enough to Hulkenberg to even think about trying to get through. I've managed to pull away from Grosjean a bit, but in the end, 9th place, not too bad considering the opening lap that we had. So anyway, that's all from me today. Tomorrow there will be just one more day. I'll see you then. Goodbye. Hello, thank you for watching to the end of this video. Below you can see my Race Driver 3 and Grid Auto Sport career playlist, as well as my full F1 2014 countdown playlist, and a link to subscribe. I hope you do, and I hope to see you again. Thank you again, and goodbye.